deceive us. Release the Kraken!
I'm Nat, he's Matt, and we got your geek news right here.
And this week it's a preview of the most recent take on the quest of Perseus, the Clash of the Titans.
Now, being half Greek myself, I'm most familiar with the Perseus from ancient Greek mythology.
And being all geek, I'm most familiar with the 1981 film starring Laurence Olivier, Maggie Smith, Ursula Andress, Harry Hamlin, and some bitchin' stop-motion effects.
Now, working from some of the oldest source material on Earth, and with a story that has been told with so many variations, this Clash of the Titans could be drastically different from the 1981 film, and still be incredibly accurate, I hope.
And with a cast of Liam Neeson, Ralph Fiennes, Mads Mikkelsen, and Hollywood's newest go-to action star, Sam Worthington, this new retelling of one of mythology's first heroes looks to have all the right players in all the right places.
Brother, it is time for the mortals to pay. My child waits to do your will.
By creating human beings, his rationale was, these are my little playthings, and if they pray enough, honor us gods enough, we will become immortal. So their food is human prayer.
The gods are always bickering at each other, but the humans on the ground are questioning the power of the gods. They are challenging the power of the gods. This, in effect, weakens the gods, the fact that they don't receive the prayers of the humans, so the gods are in a state of emergency.
You're provoking the gods and you act as if there will be no consequence.
Now, what do you want? Should we be afraid? Should we be trembling and soiling ourselves in fear? The gods need us. They need our worship. What do we need of them? Look at my daughter.
Don't.
What could be more divine than her face? More beautiful than all the women of Greece? More beautiful than Aphrodite herself?
Hades suggests that the humans need terrorizing in order to recognize that the gods are the people who made them, and if they wouldn't be there if it wasn't for the gods, and they better start adoring the gods again. But only fear will make the humans understand.
Have you handled a sword before?
There's been no need.
I see. The weapon is a part of you. Like the sting on a wasp.
I believe any hero is just a person who can stand up when the going gets tough. You know, me, you, everybody has it inside them. If someone's being picked on and you can stand up and say, look, don't do that, then that's heroic. And that, to me, is Perseus. That's what makes him heroic, is that no matter the adversity that you throw at him, he's still going to keep on going on.
I'm constantly challenging him with his choice. And also bringing out the god side of Perseus that he doesn't want to use. If there's a slight chance for us to fulfill this mission, it's only with the help of his god side.
There's a god in you. Be sure to bring it.
Director Louis Leterrier is no stranger to big. The last film he did that got us all excited was 2008's Incredible Hulk.
Which, whether you liked it or not, was one hell of a big movie and did an incredible job of integrating CG, main characters, and CG main characters.
Now, a lot of what made Louis' take on the Hulk so visually convincing was his love of real stunts and real sets. And with Clash of the Titans, he's taken the production from Wales to Spain to Ethiopia in order to get the feel just right for an ancient Greek epic.
The scope is enormous because the world of Greek mythology is enormous, and there was no holding me back. I just wanted to go all the way out, you know, and the monsters are the biggest thing you've ever seen. There's not 2 or 3 creatures, you've got 12 different creatures. It's a new world, a world we haven't seen before.
You know that his movies are spectacular, and you know that they're action kind of driven. And you know, I said to him, look, if you can employ actors that can bring you the grit, the gravity, and the heart, we'll just trust you that you know how to make these action scenes rock, and we'll throw ourselves in full tilt. And I think when you have a leader like that, you trust him so much when it comes to big stunts, and you put yourself on the harness and you put yourself through it. And I think audiences demand that nowadays.
Gemma and Alexa, it's not because they're women that, you know, they didn't do stunts. It's like they're part of the adventure. So like the boys, come on, put on the harness and let's go, girls. And it was great.
We do as much as we can do. We've acknowledged that, you know, Louis is looking out for us.
Only a little, you said.
That's the thing. But you know, you want to see these characters going through it, and there's harder jobs to do than putting yourself on a friggin' harness and jumping off a thing into a bag of beans. It's kind of cool fun, to be honest.
It's impossible to fight an enemy you cannot look at. She's fast, she's strong, she's a deadly archer, and at the same time, you cannot look at her. If you see her, you're dead.
Wait. I'll lure her out. Get ready!
Medusa, we all kind of know about through Greek mythology. We all know about, if not from the first original Clash of the Titans, you know, she's a great villain, a great enemy. And you know, I've always thought that, you know, that's, if we can ramp that up and make her a bit more thrilling and a bit more of a indestructible foe, then you've got a real great third act of your movie.
Now, I've got to say that I love the glossy look of this one. In between slashing scorpions and slithering gorgons, which I love, it looks like there's a lot of fodder for the last-minute 3D conversion that it'll be treated to, of course.
So far, the thing I did like better in the 1981 film is the Medusa effect. There was something straight up terrifying about the tension that scene had with the slow, plodding stop-motion effect. I'm really looking forward to seeing if Leterrier can get that sort of tension into this version with a CG Medusa.
I agree. Well, and you know what? If my Greek side can get over the Pegasus being a black stallion, blasphemous, and the Kraken belonging to Hades instead of Poseidon, among other creative liberties taken by the filmmakers, yeah, this story of Perseus looks like it'll be an amazingly action-packed adventure, at the very least.
And it looks to me like we'll be seeing a bit more conflict between the gods on Mount Olympus, and we'll see some real stakes for them, for all the characters, mortals and immortals alike.
Which is definitely something that's always been missing in any version of Clash of the Titans.
True. Now, keep your eye on yourgeeknews.com because we'll be giving you our review very soon.